Hi everyone. I know no one's there yet. And no one knows where I am, which is the most exciting thing. You'll soon see. Hi Victoria. How are you? Hi Anne, hi Leslie, hi Marie, hi Amanda. You will never believe where I am. Hi Puppy Love, hi Steffi. Oh, lost my shoe. Hi Elaine. Well, I don't know. Hang on, keeping my face close. Might be able to dust that now, Mum. You'll be able to see it's a weird place. I am at a cemetery. Weird? No, I'm not at the zoo. I'm not at the zoo today. Hi, Beautifully Broken Nursery. I saw you yesterday on Bub's stream. Hi, Donna. I know. I thought like I would take everyone like a little bit around closer into Brisbane. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's a bit weird. Oh, okay, Puppy Love, that's fine. Hi, Tammy. Hi, little Miss Piggy. So yeah, this here is that's my mum. This is my grandmother's grave. So we've come in here and we're just sort of cleaning it up, tidying it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take you sort of to some gardens and things like that. So, but this is like a really historical, you can keep going, historical cemetery. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So this is, you can all meet my grandmother. Hey! And some of you may know, I've talked about it before. My grandmother, who's in here, we're just cleaning up a little bit here. So I know it's weird, but she died on the day my mum was born. So, you know, that's why I brought my mum along so she could say hello to her mum. But yeah, it's been raining, so we knew it would be a little bit muddy and that, so we just cleaned a little bit of the stuff. Yeah, I know, Steffi, I'm too. I love walking through cemeteries. It's very, very peaceful and very, very interesting too. And this cemetery was built, it was built in 1866. In 1866, and it was first opened in 1875, so it's pretty old. There's some pretty old people. Hi Donna. They are fascinating, aren't they? I mean, this place is huge, and I'll tell you more as we go. I know, I'm sure she was very wonderful, Bub. I love her to bits, even though I've never met her. As my mum does, we adore her, and yeah, we're just trying to keep it clean. We painted that a couple of years ago. So unfortunately, you've got me on a really, really overcast, yucky day. We normally don't have days like this very often, so it's good for us because we like the rain. But you know, like, I'll make it good. You guys know I'll make it good. But it'll show you lots of different things. Now, for instance, back down here, it's wide open land. Now, you may be able to see, say just here, there is, where you see the dark divots and all that, there is people buried in there. There was one particular time where they decided to take all the gravestones away. They thought it would be a pretty good idea. Unfortunately, they got very close to my grandmother's grave. But she's got a great view now, so that's all right. But that was a bit of a shocking time that they took a lot of graves away. Now, sorry if I'm not answering everyone's messages. I'm just talking along. Yeah, I reckon she'd probably be like her too. So yeah, we've got some sorts of mess up here. You get up here? Yeah, but there's so many interesting graves here. Oh, look at my hat. Hey, for Annette. There's so much interesting things here. And happy roads, hi. Oh, you get to watch me from the hospital today. I had chest pains. Well, that's no good. And the doctor said I needed to go to the ER and admitted for tests. Are you feeling okay now? Thank you. yes, after this I'm going to take you to a lookout. I haven't got my selfie stick, I'm holding my tripod. I'm going to take you to a lookout. Hi Lorna Lovely. Lorna's little love, sorry. How you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing your hat. Sorry, Amanda. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to take you to a lookout which looks across, our Brisbane city. But I don't know at the moment, like this weather, it has been foggy all morning. So I'm hoping that the fog has lifted from the city so you can still see. Okay, I hope they're giving me something happy. Hi, 10 Tiny Toes. Beautifully Broken Nursery said, today must be the day for everyone to go. I just got home from urgent care. My daughter has paralysis. Is that? I don't really know how to say that, but it sounds... It was froggy here too, yes. Hi Alan, how are you this morning? So yeah, there's a lot of interesting graves around that I'll show you. Obviously, for anyone that didn't get to read my grandmother's grave, she 90 this year, Mum? Yep. Yeah, 90 years old she would have been this year. So, and I like to think that she still would have been around. Elaine, you took the sun with you. I know. Yeah, it is lovely. We painted it. It was like a few years back. It was like that, and I came here with my kids, and we scrubbed it all down and then repainted it, so it's nice. Oh, okay, strep throat. Ouch, that sounds really painful. There's like a lot of broken things in that here. I've got a little story for you. When I was little, that's my mum. My mum used to bring me here. Obviously, we used to visit a lot, and I used to come here with a bucket and spade. Sorry, I know that sounds really bad, but up there, I should show you. Up there, there's some broken, what do you call them? Gravestones. And I used to go and sit in there and dig. I was really sure I was going to get to a body, but. Look at this, like this just shows you that someone hasn't come and looked at it in a long time, which is really, really sad. Some of these are really, really old, but hope everyone's not shook at me. But anyway, I think it was this one up here. They're all covered in leaves at the moment, as you can see, but there was one particular one that was broken up here, and I used to sit in there with my little bucket and spade and dig away. Really weird. I know it's really weird, but that's all right. I was a kid. I can do these silly things, can't I? Thanks, Victoria. Yeah, so anyway, Mum's down there busy cleaning Grandma's grave. Gotta keep it nice and tidy. It is spooky, isn't it? I hope no one's scared and is leaving. But anyway, I've got to do some weird things for you sometimes, but it's more so for the historical factor, because I'm going to tell you a few things. So if you didn't hear earlier, this cemetery I think it was built in 1866, but it was officially opened in 1875, so it's really, really old. I know it's very sad how families forget. I never want to forget my grandmother, ever. Even though I never met her, she's a part of me and I love her so much. Marie said, used to be families had lunch in the cemetery way back. Well, why not? I know, why not? Bub said it's magical. They're not physically here. They're not yet. They're here. I feel like that with my Chancey, he's not here, but spiritually is here. Yes, I know. I feel that way too. Definitely feel that way. Does anyone want to guess? Thinking of a cemetery that's been around. They officially sort of started burying people in 1866, but only a few. So let's think. Anyone want to guess how many people may be buried here? Victoria said, I've lost my mum a couple of days ago to cancer. I miss her so much every day. I wish you... A couple of days? Are you really serious, Victoria? That is horrible. Marie says, love old cemeteries. Often wondered about people's lives. Yeah, I do too. I wonder what they've gone through and what they've done. See, Grandmum has cleaned all this up and it's nice and tidy here now. It was really dirty when we come. There was a lot of mud and gunk down in there. Is that going through now? Sorry, I'm just going to clean out this hole, make sure that the water runs out so it keeps clean. Keeps not clean, because it's not going to keep clean, but it'll keep nicer for longer. Wow, I'm really sorry, Victoria. I'm so sorry to hear that. Alan said she had vascular dementia. 2 weeks ago your mum died, Alan. I'm hoping that this isn't really going to be hard for you guys. I don't want to do that to you. I'm just trying to show you a bit of history, but I'm so sorry for you guys. Edie said, hi Annette, where are we going? My internet is crap and not making me happy. So we're at a cemetery first up, and then I'm going to try to take you to a lookout and then to a garden sort of area. So we've got a few things to do yet. It is really beautiful here. Tammy says, I'm sorry, Victoria. I'm so sorry, Victoria. Beautifully broken. Reborn Nursery says, I'm sorry for your loss, Victoria. Carrie 1965 says, sorry for your loss, Victoria. Don't forget Alan, his mum died 2 weeks ago. Crazy. Victoria's only 22 and has lost her mum. Lorna said, when I lost my son, I actually had him cremated and scattered his ashes in the ocean. So no matter where I am, I can feel him near. That's beautiful. Leanne said, sorry to all of those who have lost family members lately. Yeah, it's very sad. Gail says, hello from Florida. Donna says, sorry for your loss, Victoria. Anne said, I'm going to send you a message later. Yep, go for it. Bob says, rest in peace to all those who have lost loved ones. Donna said, I lost my mum 6 years ago. Couldn't handle that. Horrible. Tammy said, my brother passed 8 years ago. The ocean is where I feel closest to him. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep going so I can get everything in to show you today and show you lots more things. Going to keep going, Mum? So if I don't chat to you properly, it's just because I'm chatting about the whole situation. So everyone say bye, Grandma. So we'll go. So yeah, I'm going to walk down the hill here, and as I was saying before to you, you can see where there's sort of like divots in the ground and things and places. That's sort of where, you know, the ground has sort of sunken in from graves that are underneath. You'll see there's one here. So it's always hard walking back down to the car here because you've always got to be dodging that you're not going to trip over anything. So down there near my car, everyone says bye to Grandma. It is a terrible thing. Down there near my car, there's like a old building, and back in the day when they used to have, well, it's changed for us here. We've got funeral homes. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but we have funeral homes. So when there's a funeral, generally it's in one of the centres, like a funeral home, and then they come out to the cemetery. But in the old day, they used to hold the funeral in that building. And when I was really little, and we used to come down here, that was always locked. We were never allowed inside. See, this ground's all broken and divoty there. Yeah, so it's always locked. We're never allowed inside. I'm going to trip over something. But now it's open. Obviously, they don't have the cemeteries in. This section here, all of this area, and this could be sad for people as well. This is a mass grave for stillborns. Back in the day, they used to just do mass burials of the stillborns, which is really, really sad. Really sad. I'll open the car. Just chuck my rubbish in the back of the car. It is really, really sad. They have a couple of plaques over here. I'll just show you. it was sad that they did a mass burial, but back then they used to just take the baby off you. You know, you didn't have a choice really. So in loving memory of those who lie here, too very young and very poor, buried without a name, to be forgotten yet forever remembered in hearts of those who loved and bore them as part as a shattered dream. So this is obviously, there's some names of plaques here of people that have been cremated and just scattered in there, but basically it was all for that. You had your baby girl cremated. Ever thought about putting it inside a reborn baby? A lot of people are doing that. Actually, it's getting more and more popular. So in here you were never allowed to come in, and they used to have like a little stand table in the middle where they'd have the coffin, and then everyone used to sit around the outer edges. And now anyone can sit in here, but when I was a kid we weren't allowed in. So it was really frustrating for me, especially because I was a little bit morbid as a child and liked all this kind of stuff. You know, it was kind of exciting for me. I was very curious. So I'm just going to see what everyone has said, and then I'm going to jump in my car. 2012 is so soon. Wasn't very long, must be still very, very difficult for you. I mean, it never gets easier, does it? Carrie 1965 says, I don't really want to see. I lost twins 29 years ago. I was 7 months pregnant. Very, very, very difficult. Okay, she's in a beautiful box, Amanda says. Okay, so I'm going to get you in a car and I'm going to show you some interesting facts of the cemetery. Let's get my mum in the car. I didn't change my shoes either, but it doesn't matter. My other thongs got really squishy if they got wet. Okay. There's my mum. Hi mum, say hi.
Hello.
She's probably thinking, oh my god, what is this crap? Anyway, so I'm in a cemetery so I can just hold on. Better put my belt on, otherwise my car's going to start screaming at me. Everyone says hello to you. Yes, good idea. Turn that down. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see a little bit of the action. Not that there's much action. No action here. This is like the bottom part of the cemetery. Over there is a lot of war graves, aren't they, Mum?
Yes.
All the war graves. You'll see some pretty interesting things as we go, and I'll stop for a few that I have got interesting facts about. So just, you know, keep talking, and if I see your message and I can answer it, I will. Otherwise, talk with each other. It is a really big cemetery, Marie, and really peaceful, like said before. Victoria said it's my birthday. Mum's birthday is mine on the 1st and Mum's is on the 4th. Wow, that's only very soon. Very soon. Going around the corner here. Here it is here. Dying. Okay. So I'm going to just pull over here. Oh, very bad connection. Hopefully it stays away. Are you coming out, Mother? Or are you staying in the car? May as well keep walking. Can you see me? Am I back, guys? Hopefully I'm back. Am I here? Tell me if I'm here. I'm back. Okay. I just got a moment of very bad connection. Now that might happen from time to time. So if it does happen, just bear with me and stay. I'll probably just in like a little dropout point. Okay, now this is really, really interesting, this one. I found this only a few years back. So first I'm going to show you the words. Okay, so this is Matthew John Austin and Tegan McGarity. So Tegan is the one we're looking at. So she was born on the 1st of May 2002 and died on the 27th of May 2006. So hasn't been gone very long. And the other person, I couldn't say who it is, whether it's, oh yeah, their only child, beloved granddaughter. Okay, so that must be the grandfather and that's the granddaughter. So a bigger picture, it's quite a big grave. They've got little flowers along the outside here. But look, this is the little monument they've got here. So this is all steel. It is all steel. There's obviously her teddy bear in steel. This is the little girl. I'm sorry if this makes anyone sad, but I think it's really great because it respects the person and it lets everyone remember her. She's not forgotten. I don't know her, but I always like to come and have a little say hello. She's got a little tea party here. Now obviously this is all steel. Little spoons, saucers. They've got like a little writing here. It says the lightest heart that I have known, the kindest I shall ever known, A. Bronte. So, and this has to be either the grandfather or the father. Not sure, but he deserves to be seen as well. And obviously they've made it so she's obviously having a little tea party with, let's say it's her grandfather, because it does say their only child, beloved granddaughter, niece and cousin. So I'm not sure exactly, but it doesn't matter. They are together, they're having a tea party, and I'm sure they're really happy with their beautiful, beautiful, amazing grave. And I wonder if they're going to add chairs to it over the years, because you can see that it's a family plot, so there's definitely going to be people added to this. And whether they add chairs for the new people, I think it's beautiful. It's really, really pretty. And look, we've got one over there which is completely made of wood. So really nice. Such a good looking young guy too. Look at him. That's sad. He's so cute. But isn't it really beautiful the way that they have, you know, made this for him? It's very personal. Really, really personal. I think it's so great. You do need to be strong, Victoria. I hope it's not too sad, and if you need to come back and watch another time, we do understand. But it's really nice to know about other people and remember them. So we've got more to show. It's already been 23 minutes and we haven't even made it to our other destinations. Probably be here in the cemetery for about another 20 minutes, I think. I'll turn my beast around first. Cemetery name is Toowong Cemetery. T-O-O-W-O-N-G Cemetery in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. You know, like I actually rang up my mum at 7 o'clock this morning, well, a bit earlier, to tell, actually no, it was earlier, well, about that time, to ask if she wanted to come today, because I wasn't going to do it because of the weather. But look at that, guys. It's thinking of you. It's I cannot believe this. Can you believe this, Mum?
No.
Sky is blue.
Blue.
This is really, really good. Really great news for you guys. So once again, sorry if I don't answer anyone's messages, but I'm just driving. I'm gonna back my truck up. If anyone wants to see me back my truck up, let's go. Let's go. Turn, car. Don't run into the little girl. I can't see that now anyway. Okay. Just make sure I'm not going to run into anyone because there's a lot of people here. I know. There's someone there. She said hello already, bub. JR Creation says, I'm very loving. It's very loving. Makes me sad. It does. Because the cemetery where I live has a bunch of rules where you can't, yeah, I know, I hate those cemeteries. I swear I don't want to be buried in one of those cemeteries where you can't put flowers, you can't personalize it. I think it's really lovely, like say if there was a little boy buried, I think he should have like little cars on his grave and little things that he can play with, you know. I think it's really, really important, you know, that we get to be personal. I mean, they're such a part of us, you know. So I'm going to take you up to look at more now. I'm going to turn it around because we're not here just to look at me. We're here to look at what's going on outside. The roads are pretty old, so they're a little bit bumpy, so sorry if I jump up and down sometimes. It's like going four-wheel driving. It's exciting for you. Marie says her mama and her used to walk through cemeteries. If I lived close to a cemetery, like my friend Raven, I don't know if you're there today, Raven. I mean, hers is only a little cemetery, but I would definitely walk through it. I think it's very brings you down to earth when you think about what other people have gone through and etc, etc. My grandma's up there, if everyone can see. Hi, Grandma. Let's point to you. Hi, Grandma. She knows I'm here. This grave up here, I won't get out and show you, but I'll just tell you. Can you see the one there? I'll come up closer. It looks like a tomb. Looks like a little tomb there. This one here. So whenever I bring my kids to the cemetery, there's a little, like, it's pretty old, that's pretty old, and the top's sort of a little bit cracked. So I always tell them if they go over and have a look that they might see the body inside or the coffin inside, and they often come over and have a look. It's so funny. I just love tricking them. And they go, Mum, is it really there? Is it really? Is it really? And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, they really think that. So I kind of like to tease them a little like that. Colleen, that's a shame. I mean, what about flowers? Are you allowed to leave flowers? A lot of them, you know, you have to leave them only in these tiny little vases that wouldn't even fit a flea in, you know, like a cemetery where my friend Rachel was buried. You can do anything, and everyone's got ribbons and little, all different colors, you know, so many colors and things. It's really, really good. So I'm going up a little hill here, as you can see. I'm going to show you one at the top of the hill here. The sun is really coming out now. I'm so grateful. I'm sure that my grandma made that happen because she knew that I was sad not being able to show everything off like I wanted. So I'm just going to put, that is terrible, Colleen. You should be able to put flowers on your father's grave. How dare people dictate our lives like that? Okay, so these are just some different graves that I've come across, of course, in time, that I find are really interesting. The architectural state of it, you know, I mean, look at this. It's pretty cool, you know, to have something different like that. So they've got age 45, husband, father, friend, hero. It's just lovely. But this is the one I wanted to show you here, and unfortunately it doesn't really look like it's looked after very much anymore. But this is Archer Payne Bainbridge, born sleeping the 22nd of August 2006. We're thankful for your visit. We changed because of you. So obviously this was a little baby, and then we've got baby's handprints, and we've got baby's footprints. And you know, like I said, it's different from everything else, very architectural minded. Sorry if I didn't say that right. There's Peter McFarlane, architect, stonemason, memorials in Brisbane. So doing something different like this is just amazing. But like I said, you can tell they wouldn't have been here in some time because the flowers are a little bit sad and they've been like that for a while. So, but you can also understand that people, sometimes it's really hard for them to come. You know, everyone's different. It's really easy for me to come. I find it makes me closer to that person that has passed. But I can understand that it's very difficult, especially losing a child. But that's really, really beautiful. So as you can see, I'm going to show you down here. Some are very, very old, lots of broken parts and that. Actually only a few months, well actually within the last couple of years, they've actually built a tunnel underneath the cemetery. Goes for some kilometres, and when they did that, a few of the gravestones, the headstones, were broken, but they did fix anything that was broken. But yeah, so that's kind of weird to say now that we've got a highway tunnel running underneath where I stand, and I was very grateful that my grandmother's grave wasn't affected at the time. So anyway, let's get back in the car. Why a tunnel? It was I can't remember the name of the tunnel, but it's just because our traffic was getting pretty bad in this particular area, and the tunnel, it's actually a toll road tunnel. Legacy Way it is called. Thank you, Mum. See, someone knows. And that was to, you know, relieve the traffic that was causing a lot of trouble. So yeah, but they'd have to dig pretty deep to not bother any bodies. But it still would have been, I think it still would have been, like in my sort of thought, I think it still would have been a little bit disturbing. Like it is like breaking the peace of the dead. They're trying to rest in peace. They don't want like machinery and everything underneath them. But you know, what can you do? Progress. And it happened anyway, and the tunnel's open now. So I'm going to take you up. We're going to go out of the cemetery now, but I'm going to show you on the way out and a few more facts. I just love that it's so quiet. So nice and quiet, you know, like on the roads outside. I mean, it's 9 o'clock now, so everyone that's at work pretty much has started work. But the traffic obviously is still a bit busy. I can see the Brisbane skyline through here, but I'm not going to show you because I'm going to take you to the lookout to show you that. People may have noticed that I don't have a Pepsi Max this morning because it was, you know, nearly an hour drive. Well, it was an hour drive here pretty much. So I didn't want it to get hot. Hello, man, having a walk, probably walking to work or something. Really random. How you going? How you going, Phil? Hey. He didn't wave back at me. Didn't even want to look at me. So we're going to go up a really steep hill here. Look at this one in front of us. Like, whoa, can you imagine how much that actually cost? Like, that would have been really expensive. If it's a couple of $1,000 for a normal grave, that'd be like 10. Who knows? So it's 7 p.m. Where Steffi is. It's midnight where Amanda is and Lorna. Okay, we're going to go this way. This is my favourite, well, it's not actually my favourite, but one of my favourite parts of the cemetery coming up here. I wonder if I can pull over the car for a millisecond when I get up here. Probably can. It's just, it's, as we can see, it's a single road. Where's the best place to stop there, Mother? Up around the corner?
You're looking at the view.
Yep. Probably up around the corner, hey? Ah, that's what I want to show everyone too. Look at these beautiful trees we've got. They're called a jacaranda tree. Because it is spring here, we've got all the flowers happening around and all the little flowers dropped onto the ground. They're so pretty. Yeah, it's weird all the time differences, isn't it? If anyone's messaging me, like Tina, I don't know if you're here today. Tina, I know, and you're messaging me. I can't see those messages because I've only got my phone today, but I will sort of look into them later. Yes, this is the part I want to show everyone. I'm going to pull up the car for a millisecond. Okay, get out. I'll leave the car running because it won't even take me a moment to show you all, but it's just something exciting. Okay, here we go. Now this is the top of the cemetery. Can everyone see how far the graves go for? Like, I mean, look, all the way over there. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, no one sort of guessed how many people were here before or tried to guess, but there is over 120,000 people buried in this cemetery. It's over 44 hectares And yes, it is astonishing, Steffi. It is astonishing. I mean, even imagine back in the day being buried on this hill here. I don't know how well you can tell, but it is really quite steep. So to have all the mourners standing around while their loved one is getting buried on a hill, it's crazy amazing. So we've got some hills over there. You can see that there's a highway here. That's a Centenary motorway. That's where I came in. We've got some of the Brisbane skyline here, but I'm going to actually go and take you and show you the proper skyline. So I just really wanted to show you 120,000 people under my feet. It is astonishing, and it's just something that I wanted to share with you guys. All these people deserve to be known, and now they're all live on YouTube, and it's really, really exciting. So I hope you liked that little interesting fact. It's one of my most special interesting facts in my world that I absolutely love. I know, crazy number, Tammy, hey, crazy number. So now I'm going to take you up to the lookout. So exciting. It's very exciting. What's Mum doing? She's probably checking her notifications on Facebook. She's very popular. I know. I have actually had to try and find a few people here, family, in the early days, like great-grandparents. I came here with my dad and found them. We found them all. It was a bit of a hike and that, but we found them. But there's a website called Find My Grave, and a few years back I came here trying to look for someone, and I found the place where they were situated, but it had been wasn't available to look at anymore. Like the stone had gone. So I'll turn it around again so you guys can see as we go. Mum, could you hold that up at your window? Just like that, so everyone can see. So you can see it's quite high there, and it's a drop off, goes really steep, you know. The graves in the distance look like little specks, like little dots. Yes, bye beautiful souls. Everyone say goodbye to them. They're now a part of your life. A little memory that some of you might remember. Yes, rest in peace. That's cool. I'll show some more up here. So just coming around up to the top of the corner here. I think there's a grave that's been painted blue somewhere up here. Interesting. Down there, just like little ants in the distance. Where is it?
The blue one.
Have I passed? Oh, there it is.
Down there.
The blue one, it just always stands out for me too. Just because it means that someone sort of had the love to come and paint it blue. But I love that we can do that without getting in trouble as well. Like, it really makes things a little bit more personalized. So there's the little blue grave. I never actually got out of the car to walk to it, but you know, it's blue. And as for Kravchenko's, I think there's only one or two in here, in the Russian section. And the actual one here is Anne Kravchenko. Would you believe it? Why they put my name? Why? Oh, that one down there looks like it's been painted red. I haven't seen that before. Or is it just like a dark? I don't want to run into anyone's grave. Over here, Mum, where all the red flowers are there. Just there. Has that been painted red?
No.
Or just looked at from the distance.
Down the bottom is sort of a reddy.
Oh yeah, kind of. That looks like it's pretty
tiles or
pretty new, that one. There's not many new graves here either. It's the cemetery is actually full. They don't take any more burials unless you have like a family plot or something. You can still be buried here, but you can't purchase a plot here anymore. So if you want to come and be buried at the Toowong Cemetery, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen unless you've got a plot. Hi Glamour. Now don't forget everyone, sorry if I can't talk straight away. It's just because I'm driving and I can't really sit and read all your messages. Otherwise I'd run over this guy in front of us and then he would be in one.
Lady.
Thanks lady.
Watch where he's going, or
Yeah,
he'll
watch
be
it. Watch
in
out,
the
fella.
cemetery himself.
G'day mate. Yeah, he just nodded his head at me. I don't think he liked me very much. I'm only joking. Yep, so this will be us. We'll come out. I mean, obviously, there's so many things I could show you. Even that, look at that thing in front of us. It's pretty unusual. Now, Mum, I'm going to get you to hold this again, just watching the road so I can drive. Yeah, but they get to see cars and us driving on the wrong side of the road, and they kind of like that. Okay, let's go. We're going to go up to the lookout now. Why does it say keep left? I want to turn. I'm just going to turn. Do that. Good. Okay, let's go. So we're going to go up to the lookout now. So Mum's not going to hear this part now because I don't know if she knows. But when Michael and I first dated, we came up to the lookout and we stayed up here till 2 o'clock in the morning. Michael was in lots of trouble. My mum went mad at him. So he should be. She said, I don't appreciate you bringing my daughter home at 2 o'clock in the morning. And let's just say we didn't do that again, not for a while. But yeah, we came up here. We didn't do anything, Mum. We just had a kiss, that's all. Just to make that clear. But mainly just because it's a beautiful part of Brisbane and everyone should see it. So we're going to go up there now. Hopefully we can find a nice park up there because it does get busy. So once again, I can't see what you're saying, so just talk to each other if you wouldn't mind while I drive us to our next destination, which is only like about 5 minutes away, guys. Oh, I think my ears already just popped. So we are going up a mountain, but it's not very far. And this is where all of our television station channels and everything are up here. So all of the broadcasting stations are broadcasted from up here. I know you can't really see very much at the moment, but that's all right. You will. I think we parked over there too. Actually, maybe not. That looks like it's being built up. Unless they built that. Nearly there. A lot of cyclists ride up here. And I reckon it would just take them forever because it is a lot steeper than it looks. And when you see them riding, they're always really, really, really slow. Am I scaring you, Mum?
No.
Brisbane. Gee, my car doesn't like this.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, sorry guys, don't forget if I drop out, I will come back. It's just that sometimes that will happen. I'm just going to get a park. I don't want to, I'll just go here and we'll walk that little bit. Okay. Did I push that in? Okay. Okay, it just dropped out. I don't know why, because we're in like the highest point of Brisbane, but it did drop out. So, I'm gonna lock my car now. I know, it's funny, isn't it? Got my handbag, and we're gonna go. It's getting hot, isn't it, Mum? It is. It is getting hot, and I think it's even a little bit muggy too because we've had all the rain, so the sun is steaming down on the ground and making it all hot and oh, my ears. I'm trying to get that ear to pop. It feels funny. It feels like I've got cotton wool in my ear. So we're nearly up here. I'm just not trying to video anyone in case people get upset at us. There's a nice van over there. Okay. past the bus. Me and my mum look like twins. Yeah, she's not my sister. She's my mum. It's snowing there? Oh my god. My friend Anne said it's snowing where she is, Mum. Okay, Edie. So I'll just quickly show you at the moment. There's a lot of tourists in front of us at the moment. From, I don't know, Japan or China. They're all here. So I'm going to turn it around again. Oh yeah, I know. I know what you meant. Okay. Unfit. Okay. So I'm going to take you up to... There's people everywhere. We'll go up here. Ooh. Probably Japanese, yes. Well, they're in their dream right now. They're living their dream. And they're lucky too. Okay, here we go. I'm turning it around. So here is Brisbane city skyline. So it's a little bit foggy, unfortunately. But over that way, I don't know how well you can see it. I'm going to go right up to the fence. Where am I going to sit? Okay, so I live over that way, somewhere in little dots back. Okay. So sorry. I mean, why would you think it would drop out? Like, seriously. Hopefully it doesn't drop out again. Just, yes, I'm back. Okay. Right at the good part. It always happens at the good part. Okay. So, unfortunately, there is still a bit of fog on over Brisbane City at the moment. It says very bad over Brisbane City at the moment. But you should be... Okay, I'm not going to move. Okay, I'm just going to stand in this spot and I'm not going to move. Can everyone see me again? I have found dead areas, but would you believe I'm in the top of Brisbane? Like, it's really, really weird for that to happen. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to show you. Bloody connection. What have we got there? We're getting better. Okay, so it's just dropping in and out. I'm gonna, wherever I can get it, I'm gonna show you. So obviously the city is really, really big. I mean, this is only, we're talking like half of Brisbane. So that's only like half of Brisbane. And then the other half is all behind us. So there's hundreds and thousands and millions of people here. But that's our city skyline. You can see all of the tourists taking their pictures at the moment. And unfortunately it hasn't been a great day in Brisbane. It's just a little bit too foggy, so can't see the full extent of what Brisbane is showing. But hopefully when I'm going to come down, I'm going to show you closer to the city on another occasion. I'm going to go into the city with you all. So I guess the fact is right now, where's the city? The fact is right now I should go back to the car and we should go down to the gardens. You can't see so much of the city. Alright, we'll keep going now, Mum. So maybe if you watched it back on it better, when it drops in and out, unfortunately that happens. So we'll go to the gardens now, where I really need to get myself a drink. I'm going to get myself a drink and some breakfast, and I'll show you the gardens, which is really, really pretty. It's the botanical garden, so like I said, it's spring. It's that time of year where you're going to see lots of... Oh, look at these doggies over there. Look, she's saying, hurry, 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 get to the bus before you miss. They're all going to miss their bus. They better hurry up and run. So yeah, hopefully it might drop in and out a little bit ASAP, so you don't miss me again. Interesting. I'm so sorry that I've dropped in and out. I hope everyone got to see the Brisbane City skyline, and if you didn't, just remember to go back and watch that part of the video there. I'm going back to the car now, so then we can go down to the gardens, and that hopefully won't be any dropouts. I hope not. Whew. I'm walking down this hill. So I hope it's been interesting. It's a little bit of, I mean, at least you got to see the city. This morning you wouldn't have been able to see the city because it was covered in fog. But at least you got to see a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to take you probably in 1 month's time. I'm going to take you on a trip to Brisbane City, which will be up close and personal with the buildings. You'll still get to see like what they look like. It won't be like looking up at a building. You'll be looking across at buildings. At the beautiful South Bank in Brisbane, that's where I'm going to take you, and it's really, really nice there. Okay, we'll get in the car. Getting hungry, Mum?
Oh, a little bit. I didn't have time for breakfast.
Good. I'm hungry. I'm getting myself a ham and cheese toastie for sure. Okay, I'm glad that it's still staying connected. Very unusual that it dropped out up there. It always drops out when I don't want it to. Okay, let's back this truck up. Well, you know, that's what I always say, back your truck up. All the buses are up there. Thank you for sticking with me. Yes, thank you for sticking with me even though I do drop out. I'm hoping that you'll see why I'm holding the camera so very still, and holding it still is because I'm hoping you'll see the Brisbane City skyline as we come over this hill now. So be on the lookout. You will see it, probably not as clearly as up the top because there'll be trees in the way, but there will be glimpses. There's the city. Trees in the way, but there is the city. It is behind there, I promise. So when we go down to the gardens, thank you Donna, I'm so glad you like my outing. We go to the gardens, Mum and I were going to order ourselves a drink. Tell me when it comes back on.
Yep.
Oh good, okay, we're back. So we're just coming down the hill now. See the Brisbane skyline over there, but it's too far behind all the trees. Obviously, when we have these things called Sky Fire, which is fireworks in Brisbane. I think they do it a couple of times a year, obviously New Year's and that as well, but it's a great vantage point to be up at the Mount Cootha or even up along the hill to watch the fireworks on the city. It's very, very popular. So we're only about 3 to 5 minutes away from the next destination. Have you ever been to those falls up there, Mum?
No.
I haven't either.
No, I can't remember. I don't think so.
I haven't been to them. This aircon's nice. Oops, sorry.
I'd come up to Mount Cootha a lot in my day.
Really? But you were close to, you lived close to here when you were young. It wasn't like Inspiration Point.
I said I did come up
Oh,
here
you did?
a lot. But
Oh, okay. Well, then you probably did go there.
I probably did.
Mum's been to Inspiration Point. If you don't know
Well,
what
it was Mount
Inspiration
Cootha
Point is.
where someone was conceived.
Who? Couldn't have been me.
No, it wasn't you.
Stephen. Ah, Mum got busy up here and conceived a baby. That is just wrong. Who does it in cars? Okay. So we are here. I haven't really parked very well here. I might go through to the next spot. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright, destination 3. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So we're at destination 3 and we're going to get some food in that. Over there is what they call, that big dome there is what they call the planetarium. So a lot of kids go there like on school excursions and that. But when you go inside, it's all like when they make it all dark and all you can do is see like the planets and the stars and everything. It's really, really beautiful. So we'll get to where I can smell food and it's really, really good. So let's get there. Why are those people having a coffee out here when you can have it inside? I hope it's not closed down. That would be devastating. Because I'm hungry now. I need food. That would kill me. Please don't say it's closed inside, Mum. Yeah, well that thing there. Oh. Watch out, I don't want you to get hit by a bus, Mum. They could be doing renos. Yes, Mum, I think they're doing renos. So if they're doing renos, I'm going to have to order food out here. Oh yeah, instead of having a nice chair in there. Okay, we'll go over to this place and get a coffee and something to eat. Sorry that you got to wait while I get some food, but I'll talk to you in the meantime. Wait till after food. I'm really hungry now. If I don't eat, I'll be sick. Do you like the way I yelled at my mum then? I didn't really. I better have Pepsi Max, otherwise I'm going to jump off a cliff. Hi. Do you have any cold drinks?
You do. There's a sign up here, but I'll have to check it.
I can't drink Coke. Coffee, Mum, or? Anything you want to eat there? Sorry guys. He's gone away, he ran away from me. Did I take FPOS? Yeah. He went over there, I asked for a cold drink and he went. Sorry.
Also, sweet juice at the moment.
What are you getting, Mum? Coffee or a cold drink? No, I won't like any of those. But I'll get a sandwich. Do you want to get a ham and cheese sandwich to share? Yeah. Or want to get something else when we go to the shops? Sorry, I'm not talking to anyone at the moment. You get a coffee though. Don't get your money out.
would you like?
Okay, can I get a ham and cheese salad sandwich?
Yep.
And a coffee. What do you want?
Chai latte.
Chai latte, please. Who likes this music?
What size chai latte?
The small one, do thank you.
Small? It was just the one drink and a sandwich?
Thank
Yep.
you. Okay, we're ready. No, I know, Debbie. It's devastating. They don't have any. This is what I had to choose from. And I don't do juice, you know that. It's all good. Do you need any sugar in here?
No, I don't have
It's all good? Okay.
chai latte.
Okay, so you didn't miss anything. We just got a sandwich and Mum got a coffee, so you didn't miss anything. Unfortunately, like the one time we decided to come here, they're doing renovations on the restaurant, so we couldn't go into the restaurant, but we're going to go into the gardens, of course, and find somewhere to sit and eat our sanger and be happy. We'll get something else to eat a little later. Debbie, after this we're going to go to DFO, but we're going to the DFO version that's in closer to here at Jindalee. We're going to go there for a little bit, and that's where we'll probably get something to eat. So I'll just turn yous around. It's a bit sad that there isn't any Pepsi here. It's really sad. I could cry. Over there is like a dome, like I'll probably take you through there. We'll see. I think they call it Butterfly House. I'm not sure. But oh, it's just called the Tropical Dome actually. And we'll go through the Fern House. Mum's going to kill me by the end of the day, but that's all right. We'll go down here. And I'm going to give yous, while I eat my sandwich, I'm going to give you some of my attention and see how everyone's going before I walk around a little bit more. So this is where we would have normally sat and had a nice sandwich overlooking the pond, but they decided to take that away from us. So we've got lots of bamboo and things. Unfortunately there'd be normally, there is a frilly lizard. I don't know, I'm not going to go up to it because it'll run away, but if you can see there, I can't even show you, but you can see there, that's a frilly lizard. They have some big lizards around here. And we'll go down here and get on that seat chair down there, Mum. It is a pretty view. It's really nice. There's a lot of nice little flowers and plants, and when you walk around here, like you can see they talk about all the plants. There's little plaques that tells you what every plant is, and there's a lot to see in here. There's a little waterfall, there's bonsai house, there's I think a Japanese gardens. So we're just going to go over here a little bit through this little path and find a shady seat to sit at. When my kids were very, very little, I used to go over to that little pontoon there in the middle where the trees are, and I used to bring the bread and feed the ducks. See those people feeding the ducks over there? Feed the ducks with the kids. I always did that. Doesn't seem to be any nice shady seats. There's one up there. Hello. Do you mind not stopping, saying hello? So it's completely duck pond area. We'll go over here, Mum. Thanks, Leslie. It is pretty. Glamour. Yes, it is very nice scenery. Noisy duckies. Yeah, I used to sit on that section with Amy and feed the ducks. I wonder how wet that ground is. Should have bought my... We could just sit over here on the edge. Or up there. Probably, yeah. Okay, so we're going to eat. Yeah, any iguanas? No, I don't think so. I'll sit on the lower point. So you don't have the hardest to get up. Yes, it is spring here. So it's really, really pretty. So talk away, how's everyone been going? Anne said, oh, how I wish I was there with you. Yes, it would be nice. Mum's going to hand me half a sanger. Look at that. Oh, Bub, you're having dessert? What are you having for dessert? Marie and Melinda said it's full where they are. That's pretty cool. Bub says homemade apple crisp made by my mum. Nice. Amanda said, yum, I could eat that. Well, it's just ham, cheese and salad. Because Mum and I both didn't have time for breakfast, so we'll have a little bit now and then we'll have something for lunch as well. There's lots of dragonflies flying around there. If I get a ducky to come up to me, I'll give it some of my bread. But at the moment, those little families over there are hogging all the ducks. I know. Carrie 1965, sorry if I'm making you hungry. It's 2 a.m. There's like a little butcher bird there. It is nice to eat out here. Grandma fed the butcher bird. Sorry if I call her Grandma. I'm just used to calling her Grandma after my kids all call her Grandma. Oh, mosquito hawks. That's a really cute idea. Melinda said, Annette, I've learned something. There's different seasons in other places. You know, I heard someone the other day said they only get a summer and a winter. They don't really normally get the in-between of spring and autumn. We call it autumn here, not fall. You know, it is really interesting to hear what other people have. You could live here, no problem. Okay. Come on over, Anne. And yes, Steffi. They are duck hogs. Look at them. I will zoom in. Excuse me. Can we have the ducks back, please? You've got like 20 there or something. Like you could share. Some people are so rude. They didn't put much filling on this sandwich, did they? It's more bread than filling. Anne said that's here. It's a very short winter. It's very short. Winter is... Oh, we have to get a crow come in. Mum's feeding the crow. Okay. Amanda, our Christmas is in summer. Very hot. Marie said, so when do you celebrate Christmas if you have seasons from others? Yeah, I think everyone celebrates Christmas at the same time. It's just depending on your season. Unfortunately, we don't have a white Christmas here. We have a sunny Christmas, wearing thongs and singlets, and we have a barbecue and prawns, cold foods. Get a job here, yeah, Em. Well, it's been rainy here all week, you know, so we had the same. And Donna has 4 seasons in Japan. Anne says, no, she has a very long winter. Okay. I couldn't handle that. I'm not really good with the cold. Yes, I've never actually seen snow in real life. Carrie said, here we have all seasons. Here in Italy and UK, I think they have fall and winter. Wow. Yeah, the crows are being nosy. If we could get the ducks over here. I'm eating the inside of my sandwich so I can save the bread. Oh, wow. Anne says, I hate winter so much. No rain all summer. So many fires. Wow. I heard about some fires going on in North California at the moment? Some bad fires? It's amazing. Lorna said it's been very wet in summer here in Scotland. I need to trade the crows for ducks. Yes, I do, bub. Amanda said, Carrie, we have 4 seasons in UK. It's just cold the majority of the time. Come here, ducky. Anne says we have seasons, winter 2 months and summer 1 month full. Phyllis said in GA it's fall. It is fall, but it feels like summer. Marie said, oh yeah, bad fires in California. Yes. Now, my sandwich I've nearly eaten most of the inside out of. I just want that piece of cheese there because I'm hungry. Okay. Carrie 1965 said, I know, I'm originally from Manchester. Oh, we've got a duck. We've got a duck. Come here, ducky. Oh, piss. Sorry. I'm not going to swear at the... I didn't do that very well. Hi, duck. Go away, crows. Go. You're one lucky duck because you are the only one here. So you get to share my whole sandwich. That's one lucky duck. Oops, sorry, I hit you in the head, ducky. No, you crow, you're not getting any. I think I just got bitten on the bum by an ant, but I'm going to process this. Okay, there's some more ducks coming. I wonder if they ever get full. They always seem to just eat. I'm going to name him Lucky, bub. Hey, Lucky. Oh, that's a big bit of bread there. Oh, they're coming. Hey, this is a different looking duck. He's got a white beak. Hello. Don't fight. Don't fight over me. That's Lucky and Ducky. Hey, don't be a pig. Come on. Oh, you're Lucky's a pig. Okay. Sorry, Melinda. No, I don't go to the Roche doll show. I've thought about it a few times, maybe in the future of doing it, but at this stage, no. Okay, so we've got 2 lucky ducks now, and all the other ducks don't know what they're missing, because they're probably getting stale bread when I'm giving some gourmet type of bread. Carrie said, on Tuesday I'm flying to the UK for a week to see my kids and grandbabies. What's the weather like at the moment in the UK? Come on everyone, tell Carrie how she's going to go. Are you planning on going, Melinda? Is it something that you want to do? Anne heard it's raining in the UK. Amanda said it's cold. Carrie, it's cold, and we're having showers. Marie said, never saw a duck with a stripe on its beak. Yes, it's some kind of type of duck. Unfortunately, I can't tell you at the moment. It's also got white eyes. You want to? Yeah, Melinda. I think it'd be pretty cool. Donna, I can see your words there. Elaine says, I want to go one day. I want one day to go to a doll show. You have to come to Brisbane again and come to the doll show here. Lorna says it's wet in Scotland. Edie says wet and yucky here. You know, it's really appeared like worldwide it's been yucky weather all week. I mean, we've had rain. This afternoon we're going to have thunderstorms again. It's sunny at the moment, but that's only the sun's come out because my grandmother made the sun come out for you guys. But otherwise it'll go back to rainy weather, I'm sure. Carrie 1965 says, hey Lorna. Anne said, we don't have that kind of duck here. We have mallards, bluebills and black ones. Bub says, I want to meet you and Beans, but no doll show, too many people. So how can this happen? I know. It can be difficult. Melinda said, I was going to go this year, but my dog got hit by a car and ruined my trip. That's really sad. You know, in my car at the moment, I've got one of the Rose Doll International bags. I had to get one for myself. 24? Wow. Bub says, I love you so much. Can you squeeze through? Well, I would try. Look at this little thing over here. Hello. The flights from here to America aren't as much as 7,000. Carrie 1965 says it's sunny there. Lorna says hi. I've got ants climbing over my feet. Hey, don't be a boss. Don't be a boss. That's mean. It's not for you. Go away, you smelly thing. Oh, sorry. Did he scare you? He was crying. Okay, guys, that's all my bread gone. And my hands are covered in mayonnaise. So I'm just going to lick them off. I'm sorry. I don't have any more. Okay, Steffi, thanks for joining us. I know what that bird is called. It's called an ibis. And they're like pretty much, you know, down there, I don't know if you can see it, there's an eel. Can you see the eel? See its tail moving there. It's probably getting all the leftover bread. There's turtles in here too. It's quite a solid little type of lake, really, because it's just got ducks and they're all pooing in it and eating all the time. Okay, all right. Thanks. Mum gave me a hanky to wash my hands. They're all gross. I got stuff in the car for that. I can show you. We'll probably find a bin. Okay, so I'll show you a few more things before we finish up on today's. Next doll show, I think, is the Gold Coast Doll Show, and I believe it's in March. Anne said from here to fly to Alberta, is that? Or Toronto? Oh, and UK to A. Okay. Okay. So we'll just sort of go up here and we'll go into the dome and then sort of finish up on that, I think. Maybe. We'll go up this way. Two to 3 days to get there. Yes, wouldn't it be crazy? It's a lot of travel time. But it could be worth it. Is Stephen back yet, Mum? Mm-hmm. Oh, we went the wrong way. Is Stephen back yet?
No, he's only just gone.
He's been there for over a week, hasn't he?
He's gone for a month.
Oh my God. Okay, my brother is in America at the moment. I don't know exactly where he is, but I know he went to Disneyland, which is the Orlando. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. He went there this week, and apparently Mum's just told me that he's going for a month, so he'll be in America for a month. My brother. Show you those duckies. They're all going over that way. Of course, they're going to move now that I'm moving. Orlando. Yes, that's where my brother is at the moment. Melinda said, what all do you need to get into another country? What all do you need to get into another country from the US? Yeah, visa, passports, money, lots of money. 18-hour flight. Wow. No, like, he's my brother, but it's not. I don't talk to him that often. But yeah, he's there with his family, so very special time for him. Yeah, I hope everyone is safe in California. Like they said, I heard on the radio this morning, there's 22 fires. Like, that's crazy. It's being evacuated. Wow. Has anyone here got family in California? Probably going to wear Mum out. Yes, I heard some people died. Check my power level. Oh wow. Power level's still really good. I love my phone. Okay, we're going to go through this little cactus area. So all different kind of cactus, and we've got some Venus flytraps there. Lots of cactuses. They also have Disney in Orlando, Florida. Okay. I don't know where they went exactly. Are they going a lot of places, Mum? Okay, so Mum's just said they're going to a few places, so I just like follow them like on Facebook and see what updates of photos they have and that. Oh, these squiggles. This aloe vera. Pokey. Oh, you want to go to the toilet? Yep, just up here. just going to the toilet. Yeah, they are big boulders, aren't they? Looks like another little country there. Some different plants in there. I'll take you through the Japanese gardens, I think, as well, because it's really pretty. Oh, it's hot. It's hot at the moment. Oh, water. Hang on. Hopefully it's cold. Look, it's hot. Oh, hang on, getting cold. It's not really that cold. It's a bit hot actually. I don't do, Anne said I don't do public washrooms if I can help it. Yeah, a lot of people can't do that, can they? Thanks, Glamour, for joining us. I won't be here for very much longer anyway, maybe another 10 minutes or so. Okay, so anyway, this is where we're going to go. We're going to go into that, and I'm going to probably fry because it gets hot in there. But we'll go in. It's hot in here, just letting you know. Stuffy. As you can see, we all... Hang on. Close at 4 o'clock, that's alright. So this is... I don't even know. We're going to have a look. It's really humid in here, obviously. These kind of plants is like, you know, rainforest type of things. I don't know, they need the humid type of weather. Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? These funny squaggle woggles. Hopefully it doesn't drop out. That's a little old pond in here. I don't know what they've got. If they've got any... Oh, look! He just ran away from me. Hello. How are you? Hello. There's another one up there on the bricks. Run away. Oh, there's some fish. I don't know how well you guys can see them. They're quite big, aren't they?
Very big.
Look like they're waiting for dinner.
Yeah, people come over there because they think we're going to feed them.
I don't think you're allowed to feed them in here.
There's no money in there.
Yeah, it's a wishing well. Kids are starting to come in now from like the school excursions and all that. They were very, very excited. Okay, it's got really noisy now. Noisy kids everywhere. But this is where they come for their excursions and everything like that. So. It's a cool spot. Okay. So we're going to the fern house, which isn't legit. Oh gee, it's so beautiful outside. Oh my gosh. They're so nice. No, they weren't koi. They were just, I think they was just like brim or something like that. They weren't a special kind of fish or anything. So this is just the fern house. So lots of different types of ferns. I love ferns. I think they're so pretty. And there'll be a little waterfall, running water in here. It's pretty. I love these kind of ferns. They're really pretty. Yes, the kids were a bit loud. I don't take loud like that very well either. Okay, now I'm trying to think where the Japanese house is, if it's too far to walk. I think it might be. There's a lot of, like I said, renovations going on here at the moment. Ah, this is so peaceful. You like ferns also, Donna? Yes. This is the most peaceful part of the day. A little waterfall. Oh, I could just sit here. So pretty. I love these big rocks in the pond as well. It's really nice. Wonder if those ferns turn gold colour in fall. No, they don't. Do they, Mum?
I don't think
No,
so,
the ferns, no, they stay very green. Very green. Now I'll just have a, oh look, there's a chair. There's a chair. Interesting chair. 1983. Oh damn, I hit my head on his chin. Oh, thank you very much. What are you? What kind of person are you? Oh, he wants to grab me. Okay, let's just see how far the Japanese house is. Might be a bit far. Oh, my head still hurts. I'm just going to go up this way for a bit. I'll see where they're pointing for the Japanese house. No, it won't make me go to the toilet. I love the sound of running water. Would make me go to the toilet if I had a drink, but I haven't got my regular breakfast drink in the morning yet. Okay. I know walking up there for quite some time you'll get to a bigger waterfall. And the Japanese garden is down here, so we'll see if we can make it to the Japanese garden. I'm just sort of walking down like a roadway here. So I hope everyone has enjoyed today. I'm sorry about any dropouts that there has been. Unfortunately, I can't be in control of that. Kind of stinks, but it still gets you out and about to look at different things. And like I said, next month, probably a month from today, probably, I will take you all to South Bank in Brisbane to show you closer to Brisbane City. A bit warmer. I was thinking, could I go for a swim then? I don't think so. I mean, I could. I'm not really good with cold water. Plus togs or anything like on live, it would be a bad. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Okay, we're just coming up to the Japanese house, so I'll show you guys through that and then we'll end the stream. So if anyone's thinking, I'm so tired, I want to go to bed, I'm nearly finished, okay? I'm nearly finished. So yes, thank you for joining me. I'm not giving away my happy reborning onesie today because I left that home and I left all my details at home too. And I didn't create a new onesie for this week yet either. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn this around because this is like the entrance to the Japanese house. So the oh, is there a bird in that tree hiding? Oh yeah, it's just one little butcher bird in there. Thank you, Marie, I'm glad you did. Amanda, I'm glad you loved it too. It is pretty fun seeing some different things, I have to say. It's good for me to get out too. Okay. So we'll just sort of walk around here. It's just like a little walk around, but it's just nice to look at. Looks familiar, Donna? Yeah, well, I was waiting for you to comment. So pretty. You have got such pretty things. Pretty. Oh my god, those dragonflies were all together. They were really pretty. You'll see a lot of dragonflies flying around. Kids are coming, so just warning, there might be some loud yelling behind me. Hopefully not. There's just like a little waterfall over there, so we'll sort of head over to that and finish up. I've got a thing for waterfalls. I'm just going to tell everyone I really have a thing for waterfalls. There's a little tiny baby one. Oh, they're running away. I just saw 3 baby frill-neck lizards all run into the sides there. There's a dragonfly. I'm just saying, I wouldn't really do this walk in, let's say, 2 months' time. We'd probably be dead. Well, not really, it's just be really hot. And it's just really hot at the moment, mainly because it's muggy after the rain. Now we've got some stepping stones here. Mum, you're going to be able to walk through that? Yeah. I don't want her falling over. I don't want to have to pick Mum up out of the water. But they're really pretty, aren't they? Look, it's a waterfall. There's lots of dragonflies. Oh, there goes someone just purchasing an eBay thing. Oh, these people want to get past me quickly. So nice. I love it. Good night, Lorna. Yeah, no Pepsi Max, but I'll go and get one for myself now. Yes, it is hot. It is beautiful. Really nice. Good night, Lorna. Good night, everyone. I've sort of got to finish up now, I think. So I will finish up now. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed it. I mean, definitely Brisbane showed on the really beautiful, great weather for you. Oh my God, this bollard here is so hot. I can hardly touch it. But yeah, Brisbane left on beautiful weather for you, and thank you so much. It is very tropical. The feel it is very tropical too. It's very, very tropical feeling. Muggy and sticky at the moment. So that's us for today. Hey, that's us for today, and we're going to go to the shopping centre now. I need to buy myself a new daily planner. So that's where we're going now. We're going to go, and I'm going to buy myself a new daily planner. I'm really excited. Goodbye, Elaine. Barb said, so fun. I'll talk to you later, everyone. Amanda said, night all. Donna said, enjoy the rest of your day. Anne said, do you have sunscreen? No, I didn't put any on today. Pretty bad. I mean, it's in the morning, but I sort of thought to myself, I'll be all right. And I didn't think there was going to be any sun, but there was. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me on my trip today and being a part of this with me. I really enjoy spending time with you so much. So thank you. I love you all. Happy reborning. And until next week, I'll talk to you then. Bye, guys.